All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you have found yourself in the vicious occasional stress, low sleep cycle, then you have come to the right place. Let's get started by taking a look at some statistics. Did you know that 40% of Americans get less than the recommended amount of sleep? 8 out of 10 Americans say that they are frequently or sometimes stressed in their daily lives. The American Psychological Association, the APA, found that more people in the United States find their stress increases rather than decreases during the holiday season. Only 4% of people say that they have never felt stressed. That must be nice. And lastly, according to the APA, some of the most commonly felt negative emotions during the holidays include fatigue, stress, irritability, and sadness. So that's what we're going to chat about tonight. While I can't claim to know those 4%ers' secrets, I do have some tips, tricks, and oils that can help you to stay more calm, relaxed, and grounded during your holiday and continued into your everyday daily grind. So everything that I'm going to share with you, this class we're talking about for specifically for the holidays, but this will be something you can carry on with you forever. And in turn, these tips will also support better sleep habits at night, allowing you to feel rested and happy in the morning, which is, I'm sure, what we all want. All right. So if you are joining us tonight, why don't you say hello in the chat? I just put some oils on before we started recording. So if you have some oils, put some on. I used Vetiver and Highest Potential. Why don't you grab an oil, put it on, let me know in the chat where you're tuning in from and what oil you're putting on. And let's go ahead and get started. If you see me looking down at all, it's because I do have notes, because anyone who knows me knows I'm a blue and I like to squirrel off into things. So I want to respect your time because I know everybody is busy. So before we get started, let me quickly introduce myself for those of you who may not know me. And if you're watching the replay, you can still share all of the stuff with us as well. You can just comment on the replay. All right, so hello, my name is Amanda Dewald. I am a wife and mama of 3 young boys. I am a registered nurse gone crunchy, work from home, homeschooling, oil slinging mama. I have a bachelor's degree in nursing as well as in health sciences. I worked in the field for 9 years before I decided to stay home with my kiddos and work full time from home. So health and wellness has always been important to me. So when my friend Chelsea introduced me to the oils so essential oils, I should say, back in 2014, feels like forever ago, I was hooked. It opened up a whole new world of wellness for me and my family. Lavender was my gateway oil. It's what got me started. If you are a veteran oiler or have been around for really any length of time, I would love to know what your gateway oil is in the comments. But after the lavender helped my little one, who was about 10 months at the time, start sleeping through the night, I was hooked on oils. I knew that I needed to share them with all of the other mamas out there. So here we are, almost 9 years later, and I'm happy that you are here with me tonight as we dive into the health topic of getting happier, right? Having a happy and stress-free holiday season. So I would like to say I am not a doctor. I'm not here to diagnose, treat, prescribe, or cure anything. This is all from personal experience and research. So please be sure to be your own informed consumer. Do your own research and consult your physician for any ailments or conditions. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. The morning really sets the mood for your day. So how you start your morning has a huge impact on the remainder of your day. It can even be a very good indication of how your day will end, believe it or not. If you wake up with your mind already racing, frantically rushing around, trying to get things done before yourself and everyone else, with your nerves on edge, you are setting yourself up for a day that will be much the same. Gary Young, our late company founder, developed something called a Great Day Protocol. And I would love to know if you are familiar with the Great Day Protocol. In the comments, let me know. Hello, Jill. Oh, you said you used Vetiver too? Yay, we're Vetiver buddies tonight. All right. So let me know in the comments if this is new to you or if you've heard of this or used it. It uses 4 specific oils. So those are the main oils that we're going to talk about tonight to support our emotions, promote feelings of harmony and joy, and guard against negative energies that disturb our thoughts and send our emotions into a tailspin. I'm sure we've all been in that situation. You can also use these oils to combat occasional sadness. So let's take a closer look at what each of these oils can do. And you want to use all 4 early in the morning, following the application instructions that I'm going to go over. And again, this is the Great Day Protocol. All right, so first up, we have Valor. Valor promotes a feeling of courage and self-esteem and helps you to balance the body's energies. Use this oil each morning on your wrists and cupped over your nose, so like this. I would suggest kind of like holding it, if you can see in the video here, holding it kind of far away. If you could do this, the oils can be very strong. Like they're a lot. So they're very intense. So I would kind of hold it back here and cup it over your nose. That's what I tend to do, unless it's one that I know, like I really, want to get in there, like stress away. That one I really get in there. Okay, good. This is new to Jill and Sheila. Awesome. Okay. All right, so you're gonna put it on your wrists, and then you're gonna cup it over your nose and inhale as you set your intentions for the day. You want to make sure that you're visualizing what you will want to accomplish and seeing yourself completing it. So just visualize what it is that you want to accomplish that day and see yourself doing it. And another thing that's really powerful is actually feeling. So not only visualizing, but feeling the feeling of accomplishment, like feeling how, like think to yourself, how do you feel when you accomplish what you want, or when you have a really great day? Like it's almost like you want to take that emotion and bottle it up, and you want to like open up the bottle and like sniff a little bit of it to like get yourself in that same feeling, because visualization is strong, but like setting that feeling is even stronger. Okay. All right. So that's what we're going to do with our Valor. So first step, Valor. And you don't have to like frantically write any of this down or anything. If you registered for the class, I will send you the replay as well as like a printout and the link with all of the information written out and stuff. Okay, so the next one we're going to grab, step number 2 is harmony. Harmony helps to create a positive attitude, reduce stress, and repel feelings of discord and chaos. So you're going to want to apply this oil, over your solar plexus, which is the area just below your sternum and above your belly button, while setting specific intentions to harmonize with those around you. So a lot of our oils, especially our blends, you can kind of guess what they do based off of the name. So the oil name is Harmony, and it's going to help harmonize things in your life. All of these oils can be diffused as well, but I would definitely suggest doing this protocol in the morning. Okay, step number 3, we are going to take our joy oil. Joy oil is such a good one. Interesting fact, when I was pregnant with my second baby, I could not stand the smell of joy before, or I loved the smell of joy, and then I couldn't stand it. All of a sudden, it was like my hormones changed or something, and I like hated it. And then now I love it again. So it's interesting. If you think you hate an oil, like don't like get rid of it or whatever, just keep it and kind of occasionally smell it. And I bet you your senses will like change based off of what oils your body needs. Sheila said she didn't like it for a long time. Yeah, it's a bit strong. Okay, so then we're going to take joy. Joy is a calming, uplifting aroma that is used to bring joy to the heart and mind. It is a very floral blend. You're going to place a couple drops in your hand. Again, inhale through your nose, and then you're going to rub it over your chest, like right over your chest and your heart. Then we have step 4. So step 4 in the Great Day Protocol is White Angelica. This oil creates deeper feelings of security and protection by offsetting the negative energies that work to bring you down and invade your personal space. This oil will be, as you will, your shield. as you navigate your day, striving to stay stress-free, balanced, and relaxed. So you're going to want to place a drop in your hands, rub your palms together, breathe in deep again, cupping over your nose, and then rub your hands over the crown of your head, down your neck and your shoulders and your midsection, and all the way to your toes as you're visualizing putting up an imaginary shield. Now you are ready to tackle anything that the day throws at you. That is the Great Day Protocol. So 4 oils, 4 steps. It really should take you no more than 30 seconds. I would also love to know in the comments, do you currently have a morning routine that sets you up for success? Share your tips and let us know. I know Sheila just said she loves White Angelica and uses it daily on her shoulders. Yes, it's a great one. I put it on my shoulders too. I also use this one a lot with my kiddos. My oldest kiddo is very like empathic. And so I use White Angelica with him a lot because he tends to take on everybody's energy. Okay. So now we're going to talk about the mid-afternoon slump. Despite your best efforts, you may still have days where you find yourself slipping into the abyss of negative reactions, occasional anxious moments, and stress-filled interactions with others by midday. I stapled right over a word, sorry. Have no fear. Stress Away Roll-On is here. This is the perfect oil to have on hand for those moments that sneak up on you and create chaos. One swipe on the wrists or the back of the neck, and 30 seconds to stop what you're doing and breathe in the sweet scent of lavender, lime, and vanilla. It will have you relaxing on the beach with your feet in the sand. When you snap back to reality, you will find yourself feeling calmer, more relaxed, and ready to tackle the rest of your day with ease. This was one of my favorites when my 2 oldest kiddos were very little, like they were like 2 and 4 or like 2 and 0. I would hide in my closet and like huff this oil for 30 seconds. So remember when I was talking about the tent scent earlier, or scent tent? Sorry, I knew that didn't sound right. That was one of those ones that I had like this and I was like, you know, because we've all had those. If you have little kids or you've been through having little kids, you know what I'm talking about. So I would hide in my closet and just huff my Stress Away oil until they found me. Jill said gratitude over the heart. Yeah, that's a really, really good one too. We're going to touch on that one at the end. So when we breathe in the scent of a pure essential oil, it has a direct effect on our emotions. Our sense of smell is actually the only one of the 5 senses that's directly connected to the emotional center of our brains. This gives us the power to retrain our brain. It allows us to help focus our thoughts on the positive and release the negative emotions that have been stored there, holding us back from reaching our fullest potential. So Stress Away is not the only oil that can help you get over that mid-afternoon slump. Here are some other oils to try. We have Peace and Calming, which is a great oil not only for you, but also to help your kiddos work through and lessen their feelings of occasional stress and overwhelm. Bergamot is a great one. And actually Peace and Calming and Bergamot and Stress Away and Lavender. What's the other one? I'm not sure if Vetiver is, but those ones are all on sale. We have if you guys didn't know, we have our Holiday Joy sale going on right now, our Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. Those ones are all on sale. So if you don't have them now, is a great time to grab them. But Bergamot is used to elevate your mood and found in other amazing blends like Acceptance, Believe, Gratitude, like Sheila was just talking about, and Harmony. Or it wasn't Sheila, it was Jill. Also, I don't know if you guys know, but bergamot is actually a citrus oil, and it's actually what they use for that like Earl Grey tea flavor. It's actually what makes Earl Grey tea. So it tastes really good in water too, our bergamot vitality. Okay. Vetiver is the next one, and it's really grounding and calming. It helps to overcome stress from past emotional trauma. I personally keep this one right on my desk, right here. And I, for those of you who were on before we started recording, you saw me put this on. I like putting it on the back of my neck. I put a roller top on the top of it. If you started with a starter bundle, you likely have got one of these at home. If not, you can get them. But the roller tops are really nice because it's a really thick and sticky oil. So my tip for you is to put a roller on that one. And last, but certainly not least, lavender, which is a relaxing and balancing oil. It helps to improve concentration. So use these oils as needed throughout the day by diffusing in the office, putting a drop in your hands and breathing in from the bottle, or adding it to your favorite piece of diffuser jewelry. All right, oily ninjas. What is your favorite go-to oil for bringing some calm and relaxation to your day? I would love to know, like, if you could pick one, maybe I'll allow like two, one or two, because I know it's hard to pick one or two oils that is like your go-to for stress and like stress relief, I should say. What would you pick? If you are an oily newbie, from the oils that I mentioned, which one is like grabbing your attention? Like, which one do you feel like you would like to try first? Let us know in the comments. All right, now we're going to switch gears to the early evening downtime. So finally, let me paint the picture for you. Jill said stress away. Sheila said stress away too. Oh, and the CBD Calm 600. Yeah, that's a good one. That one's on sale too. All right, so let me paint this picture for you. Finally, supper is finished. Homework is done. Sports practices are over. The kids have been bathed and are tucked snugly in their beds. You sit down on the couch, you let out a big sigh, and you let your mind wander back to everything you didn't get accomplished that day. Continue to stress over the argument or phone call that didn't go your way. Already find yourself being anxious about everything you have on your to-do list for tomorrow. If that's you, it's pretty safe to say that you aren't going to find much peaceful rest waiting for you on the other side of those eyelids, right? And we've all been there. Maybe not every day, but we've all been there. We all have those times. So what I would like to share with you is, what if your downtime went something like this instead? You sit down on the couch, you let out that big sigh, and you celebrate everything that you have crossed off your to-do list. Remember that feeling that we created in the beginning of the day? That's that feeling that we want to have at the end of the day. Number two, feel at peace with the way you handled every situation you faced because you were able to stay calm and relaxed. Number three, find yourself looking forward to tomorrow with anticipation of all of the blessings that await you. It sounds too good to be true, right? But it doesn't have to be. If you can get into a routine of using your calming oils throughout the day and setting your intentions and your mindset to focus on positivity, you will set yourself up for one of the best night's sleeps you have had in a long, long time. And that is so, so important as we approach the holidays, because who wants to be like a big ball of stress snapping at their in-laws because they aren't getting sleep or because they've stressed themselves out with all of the things that come along with the holidays, right? We don't want to be like that. We want to be like this second version of us, right? So here are a couple tips to help you chill out during your evening downtime. Turn off your phone. Sip on some hot tea and add even more benefit with a drop of lemon vitality, or you can take that bergamot vitality that I talked about, add that to your tea, and bergamot is so good for emotions. So good. If you're like, I don't really like consuming oils, put it in your diffuser. I promise you will be glad you did. Take a relaxing bath. You can add 1 cup of Epsom salt with 10 drops of lavender, or peace and calming, or tranquil, or gratitude, or stress away, whatever you like. Aromatherapy. Get your diffuser going with some of the calming oils that we just talked about. Another thing you can do is light stretches. So nothing over the top, just some light stretches or yoga poses to help ease the tension in your tired muscles, and add in some frankincense and panaway to your feet for a more relaxing feel. I would love to know in the comments, do you have any routines in place that help you wind down after a long day? I will say one of my favorites, I don't do this every day, but one of my favorite things to do is a foot soak. So I don't really have time very often to take a full-on bath. but I do have time for a foot soak. So when my kids go to sleep, I get out my little dollar store sink basin. I put in my Epsom salts, I put in my oils, and I fill it up with super hot water, and I just sit and relax, and I read a book, or I knit, or I do whatever is nice and relaxing for me. And that's something that I love to do to wind down. So let us know in the comments what you like. All right, moving along. If you have followed all the tips and used all the oils that we've talked about, you should be calm, relaxed, and ready to sail right into dreamland. But maybe you're not. It can be difficult for some to completely turn the... Hello, Loki. Sorry, my cat just busted in my door here. He just pushed it right open. So it can be difficult for some to completely turn their minds off and get into the state of full relaxation. And if that is you, then we have something for you too. I will get into the oils in a minute, but first I want to share with you all about Sleep Essence. This supplement is your bad dreams' worst nightmare. This one little capsule combines 4 powerful essential oils known for their sleep-enhancing properties, along with naturally occurring melatonin to help you enjoy a restful night's sleep. You just take 1 to 2 soft gel capsules about 30 to 60 minutes before heading off to bed, and you will be sawing logs in no time. Another I would say is we do have another supplement called ImmuPro. I always get it mixed up with ImmuPro and ImmuPower. I think ImmuPower is the oil. ImmuPro is a supplement. It's a chewable, and it's a whole bunch of medicinal mushrooms and melatonin. So I don't know. I would have to look up how much melatonin is in the Sleep Essence, but there's 4 milligrams in the ImmuPro. So if you need like a hefty dose of that, that would be a good supplement that you could take at nighttime too. Please don't take that during the day. Jill said, I love to do my baths with cedar wood. Oh, that's a good one. And Sheila said, need a routine again. Too many sports lately and missing yoga. Yes, I know it happens, right? It happens. Life happens. But that doesn't mean we can't get back into it. All right. Next, Rutavala and Tranquil are 2 roll-on blends that also help to calm the mind and body. It also eases the tension of the day and ushers in a peaceful night's sleep. So Rutavala is a blend of lavender, valerian, and ruta. And then Tranquil is a blend of lavender, cedarwood, and Roman chamomile. I love Tranquil. My kids also love Tranquil. Rutavala works really well. Like my husband has much more trouble sleeping than I do. He tends to gravitate towards Rutavala. I personally just really don't like the smell of it. So I gravitate towards like Tranquil. But everything is personal. Like what one person likes, another person, won't like. So you got to figure out for you what works best. But in that Tranquil, I said lavender, cedarwood, and Roman chamomile. And speaking of Roman chamomile, this oil deserves to be singled out and talked about all on its own. I am sure that you have heard or maybe even tried chamomile tea before, right? What effect did it have on you? If it made you feel calm and relaxed, imagine that like times 100. We use this oil a lot in our home for many, many things, sleep only being one of them. And actually it's what's in both of my, well, I have 3 kids, but 2 bedrooms, what in both of my kids' bedrooms right now. I just was putting it in there. But Roman chamomile has the power to calm the crankiest babies, relax the most restless adults, minimize the biggest feelings of fear and worry, stabilize the most out of whack emotions, and foster the ability to release your most negative emotions. Y'all, this is one that you want to stock up on. Like we always have this one in our home because aside from all of that, it's also really good for bee stings. Wink, wink. So you're going to want to have that on hand for summertime. And we have a lot of like skin things that tend to happen in our home. So it's really good for skin support. So yeah, it's definitely a must-have. It is one of my like Dr. Mom must-haves. Okay. Another nighttime favorite is Dreamcatcher. This blend may help you or your kiddos sleep more soundly. It can protect you from negative dreams, and that tend to steal your vision. So Once you oil up, if you find you are still having a hard time relaxing your mind and your thoughts are still racing, here are a couple of other things that you can try. The first is journaling. Okay, so you aren't going to document your life story here at 1 a.m., but getting your thoughts on paper helps to get them out of your head. Keep a journal on your nightstand and put the brakes on those racing thoughts by just jotting them down. The next thing you can do is focus on gratitude. Instead of laying in bed thinking of all the things that could go wrong or all the things that you have to do, force yourself to focus on all the things that have gone right and all of the things you get to do, right? All of the blessings that are yet to come to you tomorrow. If you need some help, apply your gratitude oil to your wrists and inhale while you do work on your gratitude. And lastly, get up. So I know this sounds counterintuitive. Why would you get up if you're trying to sleep? But if you find yourself tossing and turning and becoming more and more restless, getting up and finding a simple mundane task to accomplish, like applying an essential oil or even grabbing an adult coloring book, can be just the thing to calm your mind enough to be ready for sleep. So I think this is the last thing we have here. But I wanted to take a minute to talk about the Freedom Release and Freedom Sleep bundles, because for those of you who really need to kick their sleep patterns into high gear, this bundle is your ticket. And actually it used to be like the Freedom bundle and you had to buy them together. Now you can actually purchase them separately. And both of these are on sale, 30% off right now with the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. So that's on sale through Monday, the 28th. The Freedom Sleep and Freedom Release collections are the bee's knees for helping you relax and calm your thoughts, improving relaxation for your body and mind, allowing you to release negative emotions and creating a more positive outlook on life, allowing you to reach your fullest potential. So Freedom Sleep includes the oil Freedom, Aroma Sleep, Inner Harmony, and Valor. And then the Freedom Release bundle includes Freedom, Divine Release, Joy, Transformation, and TR Care. All right, so let's go ahead and chat about getting the best deal. I want to make sure that you're getting the best deal and you deserve to feel amazing. And friends don't let friends pay full price, right? So let's chat about how we can do that. If you have any specific questions about what might be best for you, please reach out to either myself or whoever sent you this video and we can help guide you. So like I said, the best deal right now, if you're watching this live or watching this within the next couple days, is that we have our Holiday Joy Black Friday Cyber Monday sale going on right now through Monday, the 28th. And we have over 200 items on sale, up to 65% off. I mentioned a couple that we went over in the class that are on sale. I may have missed some, but there are tons. So make sure you check that out. And if you're watching this after the sale is over, then I have suggestions for current customers and newbies. So just hang with me for one moment longer. If you are already a Young Living customer, then the best way for you to get these products will be by throwing them on your loyalty rewards order. So if you're shopping the holiday sale, you can't put it on your loyalty rewards. But if the holiday sale is over, this is what you want to do. You're going to want to put it on loyalty rewards so that you're sure to get 24% off, as well as getting 10 to 25% back in rewards points that you can cash in for free products. Plus, if you are new to loyalty rewards, you now get a free desert mist diffuser with your second loyalty order. How awesome is that? All right. If you are not yet a Young Living customer, you are going to want to grab your free account. Make sure you grab the referral link from whomever it is that sent you this webinar link. So that you can also get connected in with our community and get your welcome gift and all of the things. And then you're going to want to place your order, your product order on loyalty rewards as well, like I just talked about, because you want to make sure that you're getting all of those perks that I mentioned. All right, so I want to thank you so much. If you are someone that suffers from occasional stress, sadness, or low sleep, or you're just experiencing this as a result of the holiday hustle coming up, I hope that you have found this information valuable. Don't feel like you need to run out, order all the oils, and do all of the things. If you already have one of them, if you have one of the oils that we talked about, use it. Pick one or two of the tips that I shared and start implementing them. That's the biggest and best thing you can do. Like, don't freeze up about ordering. Use what you have, start implementing them into a daily routine. The experience with oils varies from person to person. It is important to use the oils for at least 5 days to see if it's going to work for you. It may work instantly, or it may take a little bit of time. Your body may need to clear out some things before it's ready. Detoxing is normal, so you may need to do a little bit of that first, depending on how new you are. Be consistent, yet open to experimenting with other oils to find your magic oil combo. I promise you will find what works for you. And as always, like I said, myself and or the person who sent you this link, we are here to help you. So just reach out. You don't need to be like confused or whatever on your own. We are here to help you. So stapled right over words again. If you are really struggling with some emotional baggage, I also have an emotional support series from a friend. Well, she's family who suffered from some pretty heavy stuff. And she shared her journey with us on a series of videos. And I have that that is accessible to you if you would like it. So if that's something that you would like to learn more about or see her journey and her suggestions, please let me know and I'm happy to send that over to you in a link. But for now, I hope to see you at the next event. You can always find my upcoming events at www.amandadewald.com/events. I don't think I have December's events up yet, but they will be up within the next week or so. So thank you all so much and have a good night. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. And then if anyone has any questions, you can feel free to ask.